Okay. Well, we're here with a candidate for the Kern County Board of Education. Please give me your name.
My name's Lori Cisneros.
And Lori, what qualifies you to run for this prestigious office?
That's a great question. So I've been an educator for 20 years, and
Wow.
I have seen what's happening in the classroom firsthand, and I have it in my heart to do something to bring change in our school system. So I'm not a politician, I'm a mom, and I'm a farmer, and like I said, an educator, and like I said, it's in my heart.
So where do you live? Where's your farm?
I live in Tehachapi, California.
Oh, Tehachapi, okay.
Yes.
All right, and how many board members does the Board of Education have? Because we are familiar with the Southern Kern Unified School District and their board, but we hear very little about the Kern County Board. Explain that to me, please.
Okay. So there are 7 trustees on the Kern County Board of Education, and each trustee is representing an area of Kern County. So my area is pretty large. It's from Tehachapi, Ridgecrest, Rosamond, California City, Boron, all the way to Fraser Park. So it's a large area that I would represent, and I'm representing the parents, and as they are the advocates for their own children, and I'm a parent advocate. So I am there to help bring change in what the parents want in the classroom.
Okay, and the person that occupies the seat that you're going after right now, is that person rerunning for the seat?
So that person is the incumbent. He is rerunning, but I do have to tell you that he was appointed. He was not elected. So he's only been in the seat for a year. This is a 4-year commitment. So this is his first election or campaigning. So that's, you know, and there's nothing against him. He's just pretty quiet on the board. He hasn't asked very many questions or really pursued supporting the children and the students in the classroom. So that's where I'll be different than that. I'm going to ask questions and make sure I know where the money comes from, what it's being spent on, and what's really in the curriculum, and how it affects the kids, and just special education and how they're improving that for students. And there's also things like gender discussions, you know, that are happening in the classroom that a lot of parents don't want that, and we need to get back to the basics of education in our school system, the fundamentals.
How often does the board meet?
The board meets once a month, the first Tuesday of every month at 6:30 in Bakersfield at the Kern County Superintendent of Schools, which is on 17th Street in Bakersfield. I see,
I see. Well, I don't know what that board actually votes on that affects Rosamond. I wish I did. I need to study it more. But what would those board members vote on that would affect parents and children and teachers in Rosamond?
So that board votes on things like curriculum that's approved for the school districts.
Oh, I see. For the whole
Kern
county.
Yes, and so that would directly affect Rosamond, and that would affect your district here.
Sure.
And hiring and firing of teachers, and just how programs are run in the school, and what's allowed in the school and what's not allowed. So
I see.
And where the money comes from. The money comes from the top, you know, at Kern County Superintendent of Schools. So
sure.
That affects everyone.
Right. Well, thank you. I will research it and find out more about it. And thank you for coming to the Rosamond Armed Forces Day Parade, making yourself known and walking the whole way. That shows stick-to-itiveness, I guess.
Well, thank you. As you can see, I'm a patriot, and I am very supportive of our first responders and our military and our veterans, and I just want to come out and show my support there, and just to introduce myself to people.
That's
so
good.
Thank you.
And what do you farm?
I have horses, goats, and chickens. I also have a garden. I teach children on my own farm about those animals, and then I teach them farm to fork cooking. I have a hayride. I teach them how to drive a tractor. I've landed my dream job, so I'm at home teaching on my own farm. I love it.
How nice, how nice.
Yeah.
Well, best of luck.
Thank you so much, sir.
You bet, you
Thank
bet.
you.
You're welcome.